We grow up believing that Earth is an ocean planet. Water covers more than 2/3 of its surface. Its oceans plunge to depths of nearly 10 kilometers. And to humans, that already feels infinite. But in the universe, Earth may be modest, because out there exist worlds where water does not merely lie on the surface. Water is the planet itself, not shallow seas, not oceans as we know them, but super oceans, hundreds or even thousands of kilometers deep, burying entire worlds beneath crushing pressure and eternal darkness. This is not science fiction. Such planets are predicted by physics, and they have already begun to appear in astronomical observations. And that forces us to confront an unsettling question. What if most potentially habitable planets in the universe look nothing like Earth at all? 1. Haitian planets. Astronomers call them water worlds, or more precisely, deep ocean planets. Some have masses up to 10 times that of Earth. Some may be composed almost entirely of water. If these worlds are truly common, then oceans may be the default environment for life in the universe. And land blue skies and the familiar horizon we know may be nothing more than a rare exception. 2. The scientific nature of ocean planets. Deep ocean planets do not exist by chance. They are stabilized by very clear physical laws. Many of these planets are several times more massive than Earth and are enveloped by extremely thick hydrogen atmospheres. This gaseous layer traps heat efficiently while generating immense pressure. Under such conditions, water does not boil, even when temperatures exceed 200 degrees Celsius. High pressure forces water molecules to remain in a liquid state, allowing oceans to exist across a much wider temperature range than on Earth. It is precisely this combination of large mass, dense atmosphere, and extreme pressure that turns these worlds into stable water planets, far less fragile than we once imagined. 3. The internal structure of an ocean planet. An ocean planet is not simply a massive ball of water. At the surface, extreme temperatures and crushing pressure would pulverize and incinerate any human-like organism in an instant. But as you descend deeper, the conditions begin to change. The water becomes cooler, more stable, and at certain layers, the environment could resemble the deep oceans of Earth. Go deeper still, and the pressure becomes so extreme that water is no longer water. It transforms into exotic forms of ice, forming an ice mantle that separates the ocean from the planet's core. If life exists here, where do you think it would emerge within this vast ocean? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, because your answer might be pointing to the very place where extraterrestrial life is hiding. 4. Habitability and potential life zones. On Earth, liquid water exists only within a very narrow range of conditions. Too hot and water boils. Too cold and water freezes. But on ocean planets, these limits are dramatically expanded. Some of these worlds are tidally locked, with one side permanently facing their star. The day side is scorching hot, yet the night side can remain cool enough for liquid water to exist stably. On other planets, starlight barely reaches the surface at all. Yet heat from the planet's interior, combined with a thick atmosphere, still prevents the oceans from freezing solid. This suggests one profound idea: life may exist in places we once believed were completely impossible. 5. How humans search for life on these worlds. Ocean planets are not just theoretically fascinating, they are also ideal targets for observation. Their large size and thick atmospheres make it easier for scientists to detect water vapor, unusual chemical components, and indirect signs that life might exist. Instead of searching for intelligent beings, we begin with the smallest clues. Chemical imbalances, signals that nature is unlikely to produce by chance alone. And now a question for you. Do you believe extraterrestrial life is waiting to be discovered, or will it remain forever hidden within those dark oceans? Comment 1 if you believe we will discover life soon. Comment 2 if you think the universe will always keep that secret to itself. 6. Hypotheses about life on ocean planets. If life exists on these worlds, it may be completely unlike anything we have ever known. No oxygen-rich atmosphere, no sunlight penetrating to the ocean floor, only immense pressure, high temperatures, and chemical reactions unfolding in darkness. In such environments, life would struggle to evolve into complex forms. No plants, no large animals, no civilization. Instead, life, if it exists at all, would likely persist only as microorganisms adapted to strange chemical soups that Earth has never experienced. This leads to a haunting possibility. The universe may be filled with life, but most of it has never known that it exists. 7. A final perspective on Earth's place. If most life in the universe exists on ocean planets, then many extraterrestrial beings may have never seen a sky, never known starlight, and never asked questions about the cosmos. They exist in darkness within endless oceans, alive enough to survive, but not enough to become aware. In that context, Earth becomes extraordinary, not merely because it has water, but because life here was able to rise out of the oceans, lift its gaze towards space, and ask, "Who are we? Who are we? Who are we?"